Okay, now we're going to be installing some jumper wires. For that, we're just going to use some solid 22 gauge wire. You can get all different colors, preferably, but it really won't matter if they're all the same either. You just need to make sure you get them to where they should go. For the first wire, we're going to go from this hole to this hole. And so from your wires, that you should have some 3.5 inch wires that you were told to pre-cut. If you want to take one, you can get it more precise by figuring that it goes from here to here. However you want to get there is fine. If you want to go over it a little, that's fine. I'm going to come around like that. I would give myself just a little bit of extra. Notice up here I've given myself a little bit of extra, and over here I've given myself just a tiny bit of extra. Okay, I would do that so that when you're done stripping wires that you have enough to go through the board. You're going to put it in the cutters where it's 22. Just strip off a little bit. Enough to go through the circuit board. Do that for each end. And then you put it in the one, put it the other end where it needs to go, and if you're lucky, you can flip it over and solder it right there, and hopefully it won't move on me when I flip it. Flip and solder. Let's see, one of them now is here. And don't worry if solder ends up covering on that row like it did right here. You can see it connected. That's okay, because that's the purpose of the copper, to connect those things up. The other one came through right here. Okay. So this solder is going to end up touching the solder next to it. That's okay, as long as it doesn't cross and touch the solder above it or below it. Okay, so that's one jumper in. Okay. I'm going to repeat that for our remaining jumpers right now. So let's see here. We're going to do one from here, the bottom one here, to the top one. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have it go from here. And you can trim these up if you'd like. Strip each end. And it's going to go from the very top here to the very bottom down here. And then I think I'll solder them all first. I can move them a little bit later after I get them soldered. One there, and it's coming through right there. Alright, that's one down. Next one's going to go from this top hole here, or not top hole, sorry, the second one down, so right there, and it's going to go to this hole then right there. So I figure that ought to be enough. Cut, strip, one there, one right above it. Alright, let me get them soldered. If you need tape to hold them, that's fine too. You can do that from the other side. Solder that one. I'm being careful with my iron so I don't heat up anything other than what I want soldered. Okay. And I can move these around a little bit here if I need to. Alright, 3 more there. So, get another color. I'm going to go from here to about there. Okay. So from here down to here. Okay. And, oops, it fell out. Let's try that again. There, and there. If you need tape, go ahead and get some. I think I got that. coming through right down here. Okay. 2 more for the LEDs. We'll do a, I'll do a black one. So we'll go from here, this hole, down to one right about in there. Okay, so I have one there. I think I'm going to solder that one first. Okay. Then we'll bring that other end down to where it needs to go, which is right there. Got that one. One more for the LEDs. Let's see, I'm going to do another green one. So I'll go from here to about there. Okay, one hole here. I'm going to solder this one first just because that's what I want to do. Okay. And then the last wire goes into that last remaining black hole, which is right about here. And there it is on the other side. Alright, so I've got the LED wires in. Alright, now I need one more wire to go from here to here. So we'll get that to length. I'll take about that. And if you strip the right amount here and don't strip too much, you won't ever have to trim these. You just need a little bit, enough to put through the board, and then just a tiny bit more. So I'll get that one soldered here first. And again, if solder ends up going all the way across, that's no big deal. Got one there. And the other end's going to go way down here. And here you're probably going to see the solder that goes across that row a little bit, and that's okay if it does, as long as it doesn't jump from row to row. That's good. And you can get these positioned down if you want to try and run them as neatly as you can. Okay. Alright, so that's what you should have so far.